I helped my best friend catch her cheating boyfriend but mistook the guy, and he thought I was offering special services. My hand was still on his smooth, fair skin. He was unfazed, but my face turned red. Do his special services come with a storyline now? I fled in embarrassment, only to discover this guy was actually my boss. When Judy called, she was sobbing so hard she could barely breathe. I've been with him for 7 years, and he cheated on me. How could he do this to me? She sent me her location. The cheating couple is here. Ivy, I'm too scared to go up alone. Can you come with me? Wait for me, I'll be right there. Judy is my best friend. She'd been with her boyfriend for 7 years. Judy always wanted to get married, but that jerk would always get vague whenever marriage was mentioned. I knew something was wrong with him. I got dressed and checked the location, Hill Hotel. I made up an excuse and borrowed a master key card from a cleaning lady, found the room Judy mentioned, and burst in. You damn cheater. A half-naked man was instantly covered by the blanket as I pounced, pummeling him. But I couldn't find any trace of a woman. I jumped off the bed to check the bathroom, but after searching everywhere, there was no sign of anyone else. Did Judy get it wrong? Just then, the man I'd been hitting sat up. We made eye contact. Who is he? Could it be, he's with another guy? Such strong tastes. Who are you? The man's face showed a hint of anger. Where's Peter? Where's Peter? Where is he hiding? Saying that, I lifted his blanket again and started searching. The man grabbed my hand. As I looked up, I saw his clearly defined abs. I lost my balance and stumbled into his embrace, my hand landing right on his chest. So soft. I've been single my whole life and had never seen such a fair-skinned, well-built man. My face started to burn. What, do special services come with this kind of plot now? He pushed me away, looking at me with disgust. What special services? He wrapped the blanket around himself. I don't need special services. Please leave. And, a young girl like you could do anything. Why choose this line of work? I'm not. I'm here looking for Peter. Who are you? Judy's call came through. Hey, Ivy, why aren't you here yet? If you don't hurry, they're going to leave. I am here. Isn't it Hill Hotel, room 613? What? No, Seaman. It's Seaman Hotel. By the time I got to Judy's, the redness on my face hadn't faded. The more I thought about it, the more embarrassing it was. Luckily, we didn't know each other. But on the way, that perfect physique kept replaying in my mind. I must be crazy. What are you doing? Are you having an allergic reaction? Judy asked, noticing my face, which was about as red as a monkey's butt. No, let's go. This time, we finally found the right person. When Peter was kneeling on the ground, crying his eyes out, I even took several pictures. Judy walked away looking like a victor, but as soon as she got into my car, she burst into tears. 7 years, Ivy. How many 7 years does a person have? I hugged her, but I didn't know what I could do to make her forget the pain. How about we go for a drink? Judy wiped away her tears. Of course, I couldn't refuse at a time like this. To cheer Judy up, I drank more than I ever had before. I'm going to the restroom. I staggered to the restroom but accidentally went into the men's room. Sorry, I went to the wrong one. I turned to leave but was blocked by a few guys who were even drunker than I was. How much? What how much? They all burst out laughing. Stop pretending. We know the tricks of your trade. Wrong room, sure. I really did go to the wrong one, let me pass. They wouldn't let me go, grabbing me. I raised my hand and slapped the leader. Let me go. When you're drunk, you're not thinking clearly. One of them grabbed my neck. What are you doing? A somewhat familiar voice floated over from behind. Justin. These guys instantly became submissive. Go, get out of here. Don't embarrass yourselves. Looking closely, isn't this the well-built man from the Hill Hotel today? I rubbed my eyes, thinking I was hallucinating, but it really was him. Hey, you're pretty good looking. Why do you have to do this kind of work? You should find a proper job. If you need help, you can come to me. He pressed me against the wall. I have to say, his face is really handsome. Smack, but still, I couldn't resist the urge to hit him. The crisp sound of the slap made everyone turn to look. Jerk, I told you I'm not. If you harass me again, I'm calling the police. Judy, seeing I hadn't returned for so long, came looking for me and shrieked when she found me pinned against the wall in the men's room. After some explanation from both sides, we realized it was all a misunderstanding. To show their apology, they paid our bill and even said I could slap each of them to vent my anger. I looked at the red mark on the man's face and scratched my head. Quite a strong hand, he teased, touching his face. This man didn't hold a grudge at all. He said he had a driver and could take us home. I was a bit reluctant, after all the blunders that had happened. Stop dawdling. You're not clear-headed even when you're sober, let alone after drinking so much. After getting in the car, I felt a business card under me, Justin, president of M Group. I suddenly gasped. Justin's driver slammed on the brakes, and we nearly flew out of our seats. What are you doing? Is there a ghost in this car? Judy punched me. This is no different from a ghost. He's actually my boss. The CEO who was always talked about in rumors but had never shown his face. But my colleagues said he was always abroad. The next day, I received a notice from my team leader about a welcome party. The guest of honor was none other than my big boss, Justin. I felt like I'd been shot in the heart. Could I even keep my job? Fortunately, I'm just an insignificant employee. I'm also short, so I was lost in the crowd, and he couldn't see me at all. I breathed a sigh of relief. Anyway, a big boss like him probably wouldn't care about a bottom-tier employee like me. Just as I was feeling a bit smug about escaping, my team leader came over and said, I'm going to a meeting. You go upstairs and report our latest project to the big boss. Me? Did I hear that right? What, I can't boss you around anymore? Why me? How am I qualified to report to the big boss? You've been following this project all along. If you don't go, who will? Should the big boss come down and ask you personally? No, I didn't mean that. Then hurry up. She yelled. I thought, this is it, I'm dead. Why do you look so glum? I don't even get a chance to see the big boss. Didn't you see today? He's so handsome. The female colleague then fell into an endless daze. If only I were in charge of this project, I could have an office romance with the big boss. I'm leaving, I really couldn't listen anymore. His office was on the top floor. I had never been to this place before, it was like a completely different world from downstairs. I stood at the door, holding the documents up to cover my face, then knocked and quickly rushed in. This place is huge. The office is almost a few hundred meters from the door. Boss, the documents. I put them on his desk and turned to leave. What's the rush? I have a few questions for you. I kept my back to him, afraid to turn around, and deliberately said in a sharp voice, What do you want to ask? What are you doing? His tone was a bit angry. Turn around. It's over. This might be my last day working here. I slowly turned around, plastering the biggest smile I could muster on my face. Justin had just taken a sip of water and almost choked. Cough, how is it you? What a coincidence, right? Although I was still smiling, I felt like I was about to cry. Boss. You're a magnanimous person, you wouldn't hold a grudge against a nobody like me, right? Justin looked me up and down. What if I am petty? I almost couldn't catch my breath, then said in a pleading tone, I was wrong, boss. He waved his hand. All right, I've forgotten about what happened before. Tell me about your proposal. I perked up. No problem, our proposal is. Suddenly, there was a commotion outside. Logically, only senior management should be here, no one else. But why did it feel like so many people had come up? Justin used the intercom. Lisa, what's going on? Justin, Gina is here. Justin's face instantly darkened. Gina? Am I about to get some major gossip? Heaven is being good to me, letting me hear his secrets. What's his relationship with this Gina? If I get some dirt on him, won't I be promoted in no time? While I was secretly rejoicing, this so-called Gina came in holding a large bouquet of roses. Wow, is this a confession or a proposal? Hey, but I haven't heard that Justin has a girlfriend. What are you doing here? Justin's tone was impatient. I told you not to come to the company to find me casually. What are you doing? She completely ignored me. You came back but wouldn't come home, you've been staying in a hotel. Are you trying to avoid me? No, it's because I have other work to attend to. Justin, move in with me. My eyes widened. What kind of shocking gossip is this? This Gina directly wrapped her arms around Justin's neck, looking proactive and enthusiastic. She had wavy hair, a big red dress, fair skin, beautiful features, and long legs. She looked just like a celebrity. Justin is really lucky, he eats well. But unexpectedly, Justin actually pushed her away. Gina, we broke up a long time ago. Don't waste your efforts, it's impossible between us. I've already given up my career abroad for you, why are you still rejecting me? I'm working, you should go back first. At this moment, a crowd had gathered at the door. Gina glanced outside, then at me. Justin, after all these years, you wouldn't embarrass me like this, would you? I'm sorry, I already have a girlfriend. Gina laughed. I don't believe such a lame excuse. When did you get a girlfriend? Yesterday. Who is it? Yeah, who is it? My ears perked up. Justin suddenly stood up and pulled me into his arms. It's her. My mind felt like it exploded. What? What is he saying? The expression on Gina's face instantly turned angry. She pointed at me, where did this plain Jane come from? Plain Jane? You're being too harsh. Even though I'm not as good looking as you, I don't think I count as a plain Jane. And Justin, what is he doing? Justin whispered in my ear, you better cooperate with me, or I'll kick you out of here. Hearing this, I immediately clung to Justin. That's right, Gina, I'm Justin's new girlfriend. My name is Ivy. The people at the door instantly erupted. What? Ivy usually seems so quiet, but she's actually dating the big boss behind the scenes? No wonder she didn't want to come up when I asked her to deliver the documents earlier. Turns out she was afraid of exposing the relationship. We really were blind not to recognize Mount Tai. We should be nicer to Ivy in the future. Ivy has always been my best friend. Cut the crap, you forgot you deliberately spilled coffee on her. You're talking nonsense. When Gina left, her eyes looked like they wanted to tear me apart. She threw the roses directly into the trash can. We're even, Justin said, very satisfied with my performance. Even? Didn't you see how she looked like she wanted to kill me when she left? You call that even? If there's nothing else, you can go back to your post. This guy really burns bridges after crossing them. When I came down, everyone was huddled together gossiping. The moment they saw me, they all teleported back to their workstations. And then, all day long, I encountered all sorts of people trying to curry favor. I had never experienced such a pleasant work atmosphere. Even the team leader who had given me a sour face the other day was all smiles. Damn you, Justin. When I got off work, I routinely scanned a shared bike. I heard people whispering behind me, why is she leaving by herself? Why isn't Justin with her? Maybe it's to avoid suspicion, after all, it's not public yet. But everyone knows, right? What's the point of pretending? You don't understand the lives of rich people. Maybe this is their idea of fun. As I was about to get on the bike, Justin's car pulled up in front of me, and he even honked twice. Get in. He rolled down the window. See. He's not pretending anymore. Wow. Justin is so handsome. Get in the car quickly, don't make me repeat myself. Justin opened the car door. Well, might as well take a ride in a fancy car. I got in the car and drove away from the company under the watchful eyes of all my gossiping colleagues. What on earth are you trying to do? Justin pulled out a card, a black card no less. Hey, I'm not selling myself. Justin rolled his eyes. This is your pay. Help me act for a while recently, just until Gina believes it. I looked him up and down, my gossipy heart instantly surging. What's the deal with you two? Open the door, let her out. Me? Hey, I'm not home yet. Take a taxi back yourself. There's no one who knows you here. Bye. He stuffed the card into my hand and then kicked me out of the car. For a whole month, I became the company's focal point. Lately, it's gotten to the point where someone practically wipes my butt for me when I go to the restroom. When I told Judy about this, she laughed so hard she couldn't breathe and even said I should take her on a trip with the money. Thanks a lot. Justin went out at noon. Gina, as if she knew, suddenly appeared and invited me to lunch. How would I dare to eat with her? What if I blew my cover? Even if I didn't, what if she ate me? What would I do? I politely declined, but she was insistent and dragged me to lunch. I don't think this is necessary, Gina. A qualified ex-girlfriend should be like she's dead. Damn, I'm crazy. How dare I talk to her like that? Gina was a little surprised. A wild chicken that flew onto a branch will never become a phoenix. She started insulting me. I really have a big mouth. Why did I have to say that just now? Do you know how long I've been with Justin? What's it to me? 7 years. Good heavens, another 7 years. So what? How many 7 years does a person have? Judy said that too. So what? My best friend's boyfriend of 7 years also cheated on her. The longer you're together, the greater the possibility of betrayal. I don't know why, but after I said that, Gina's face suddenly turned green. She turned and left in a great hurry. No way. Did they break up like that too? Did Justin cheat? Even ordinary people like Judy's boyfriend have affairs. Someone of Justin's status would be even more likely, wouldn't he? I have to ask him. After work, I got into Justin's car as usual. Before I could speak, he asked, "Did Gina come looking for you?" "Yeah, did you install a tracker on me?" "Do I even need to install a tracker on you?" "Nowadays, if you so much as fart, someone will report it to me. I can't live like this, it's so annoying." I looked at him and leaned closer. "Justin, you didn't cheat, did you?" The driver suddenly burst out laughing. Justin looked at me in disbelief. "Where did you hear such nonsense?" "You're getting flustered, it's not true, is it?" Justin looked a little helpless, pinched my chin, and then slowly leaned closer and closer. Our lips were about to touch. I quickly pushed him away and wrapped my clothes tighter. We agreed, no selling myself. "Why are you blushing?" Justin smirked. "Just like the first time you saw me, blushing like this. It's called thin cuticles, what do you know? Don't you have a story? When did you break up with your last boyfriend?" "I really don't want to say, I've never dated." My voice was very quiet, I was afraid he would laugh at me. Sure enough, he really did laugh at me. "Seriously? You've never had a boyfriend?" So speechless, what kind of character does this big boss have? He looks calm and serious on the surface, but behind the scenes, he's just as goofy as everyone else. "So I guess I'm your first love then." "What first love? We're not real." "If you don't mind, I can make this real. Justin leaned in again. This time it was my turn to yell stop. I want to get out. Don't stop, drive back to my place. Yes, boss. Are you crazy? Let me go home. You don't get to decide. I'm your superior, this is my driver. I say where we go, we go. As he spoke, the driver also locked the car doors. The car stopped in front of Justin's castle-like house. Maybe I really am a country bumpkin, my eyes nearly popped out. Get out. Justin's domineering CEO-like command. I started planning how to escape if he tried anything funny. In such a big place, even if I hid, Justin might not be able to find me. Why did you bring me to your house? He took off his jacket, the muscles underneath his shirt faintly visible. If he really did try something funny, would it count as me taking advantage of him? Justin rolled up his sleeves and then moved closer and closer to me, until he pinned me against the wall. I could hear my own heartbeat, it was about to jump out of my chest. Justin suddenly burst out laughing. I just wanted to thank you, so I'm planning to cook you a big meal myself. I deflated like a popped balloon. Why was I feeling a little bit expectant just now? Seeing him laughing his head off, this guy really has a twisted sense of humor. I really want to record a video and share his after-work antics with everyone. He got busy in the kitchen. Judy called. Oh right, I was supposed to meet her tonight. You went to his house. Judy shrieked. So what are you guys doing now? Cooking. Cooking. Judy shrieked again. It looks like it's your first time. My head was full of question marks. What nonsense are you talking about? He's in the kitchen cooking. Oh, boring. I might have to bail on you. It's okay, I forgive you. Enjoy your meal, bye. She hung up quickly. Justin worked quickly. By the time the 2 steaks were ready, my stomach was growling too. Who were you talking to? Judy, my friend. Hurry up and eat. These 2 beautifully plated steaks were no less impressive than those from a restaurant. I silently marveled at how amazing he was. It really seemed like I was the only useless one in the world. You didn't just bring me here to eat, did you? Then what else did you want to do? Justin put down his knife and fork, looking mischievous again. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. The weasel paying a New Year's call to the chicken, Chicken? Hey, don't mind the details. What exactly do you want? Big boss, I'm already finding it hard to move around in the company lately. Everyone's staring at me, I feel so uncomfortable. That's exactly why I invited you to dinner, to express my gratitude and also offer a slight apology. Can we get something more practical? What's practical? A raise. Justin choked on his water. You're quite pragmatic. Didn't I give you a card? Oh right, I almost forgot if you didn't mention it. I took out the card and gave it back to him. I only used it to treat Judy to a meal, I haven't touched it otherwise. What's the meaning of this? I don't feel at ease holding so much money. I should return it to you. If you really want to thank me, just give me a raise, big boss. He laughed. It's been a long time since I've met someone so interesting. This meal was worth it. I bit my fork and cautiously asked him, so, why did you 2 break up? Justin's face changed instantly. He snatched the knife and fork from my hand, and then I was kicked out, bag and all. Go home, you. I was instantly standing outside, and Justin slammed the door shut with a bang. I stood there stunned for a couple of seconds. Well, I guess I can only go home now. I looked up and saw that Justin had also drawn the curtains. It seems there's more to the story between these 2. Sooner or later, I'll figure it all out. I finally managed to hail a taxi, but why was this taxi going further and further off the beaten path? This isn't the way to my house. Hey, where are you going? He didn't speak, but the accelerator was pressed harder and harder. I started to panic, fumbling with the door handle, only to find the door was locked. Stop the car. Unexpectedly, he stopped in a desolate, remote area. Then he finally spoke. Seeing you come out of a place like that, you must be very rich. I was visiting a friend, I don't have any money. But if you really want some, I can. I fumbled in my pocket, only to remember I had just given the card back to Justin. Damn it, why did this have to happen right after I returned the money? No money? Then I'm sorry. His body leaned back, the dagger in his hand glinting right in front of my eyes. You've got to be kidding me, why do all the unlucky things happen to me? Just when I thought I was going to die, a hero came to rescue the damsel in distress. Someone smashed the car window and dragged the assailant out of the car. I was saved. Big boss? Why is it you? I scrambled out of the car. Justin, illuminated by the car lights, seemed to be glowing, like a god descending from heaven. I didn't expect Justin to know martial arts. He subdued the man in a few swift moves. I saw his car parked behind mine, and he didn't even have a driver. Could it be that he had been following me all along? Ivy, you owe me big time now. Yes, big boss. I'll be your loyal servant from now on. I bowed repeatedly, putting on a respectful act. Come on, I'll take you back. Just as we were about to get into the car, the man suddenly stood up again, wildly swinging his knife. Watch out. Justin grabbed me with one hand and caught the knife that was about to stab me with the other. I finally remembered I had a phone and quickly called the police. Heaven's net is vast and misses nothing, this madman was caught. Big boss, are you okay? I'm fine. He said he was fine, but blood was all over the place. Why are you trying to act cool? You think you can catch a blade with your bare hands 100% of the time? Justin truly lived up to his big boss status, he even had a private doctor. As soon as he saw me open my mouth to speak, I cut him off. You're not going to say I'm the first woman he's ever brought home, are you? Or does the big boss have stomach problems? Athlete's foot? A hernia? He shook his head. No, I just wanted to ask if you were uncomfortable anywhere. It seems you're fine now. Justin's hand was wrapped up like a dumpling. Is this necessary? That's what they always say in those domineering CEO novels. This way, the woman by your side will feel sorry for you. Are you crazy? Just as I breathed a sigh of relief, the door suddenly knocked. Gina actually found her way here, and she could even open Justin's front door. Justin, are you okay? She asked, her face full of worry. Wow, the doctor said, looking like he was enjoying the show. What are you doing here? News of your injury is already out. So fast. I opened my phone, and sure enough. The headline was Even Justin Saves Beauty, a Heroic Act. Unbelievable. Even so, you shouldn't be barging into my house this late at night, should you? Only then did Gina notice my presence. You two are living together? This is none of your business, Gina. Please leave. You women are truly a menace. He just got with you and he's already seriously injured because of you. Ahem, if I may interject, it's not very serious. I just bandaged it a bit thickly on purpose, the doctor rubbed his nose. Steve, please see Gina out, and you can go home too. All right. Gina wouldn't give up. Justin, are you telling me you don't have any feelings for me at all? Your home password is still the one we set together. I'm just lazy. Justin, what's so good about this woman who has nothing to her name? Justin stood up and put his arm around me. It's enough that I like her. Steve said, looking like he had just watched a good show. Gina gritted her teeth in hatred and turned to leave. Hey, I'll see you out, Steve called from behind, but didn't catch up. Then he turned to Justin and asked, so, why didn't you change the password? To show that he didn't care about the past at all, Justin immediately changed the password and even registered my fingerprint. Why are you registering mine? You're my girlfriend. But I glanced at Steve, unsure if I should tell the truth. Why did you two break up? Steve looked at him pointedly. Of course he wouldn't tell you. Which man, after being cheated on, would talk about it? What? You. Steve quickly made his escape. My mission is complete. I'm outta here, bye. Justin and I stared at each other in silence for half an hour. Finally, Justin couldn't sit still any longer and said, "If you don't mind, you can move in with me." Mind? I dream of living in a place like this. He pointed to the room he had assigned me, then went upstairs to bed himself, not even giving me a chance to refuse. Justin was in meetings all day today. Before leaving work in the afternoon, everyone was looking at me and whispering. It's been a while since Justin and I got together, and they've all gotten used to it. They rarely gossip anymore, occasionally just mentioning it in passing. But today, the way they looked at me was strange. I didn't pay any attention. Just then, Judy called me and told me to check the news immediately. I opened my phone, and holy cow, this Gina had painted herself online as a victim abandoned by a man and then intruded upon by a third party. So Justin is the scumbag, and I'm the other woman? She even tearfully recorded a video, saying that when Justin and I got together, they hadn't broken up yet. She also said she gave up her promising career abroad for Justin, and that they had agreed to get married when she returned to the country. In short, she looked pitiful, as if she were really a victim. But Steve said Justin was the one who got cheated on. I originally wanted to ask for some details, but Justin's mouth was sealed shut, he just wouldn't say. However, before I could get a clear answer, the internet was already flooded with curses against me and Justin. Many people said Justin was blind, that he chose an ugly duckling like me over a great beauty like Gina. Damn it, who did I provoke to deserve this? Hey, Ivy, why don't you teach us too? What tricks did you use to seduce Justin, making him abandon such a great beauty to be with you? Yeah, I couldn't tell. You're so resourceful, teach us a trick or two. I couldn't take it anymore and slammed my hand on the table in anger. This is all nonsense. Can you guys stop believing everything you hear? Just because she's good looking, does that mean everything she says is true? What's wrong with me being average looking? Do I owe anyone anything? I angrily pressed the elevator button. I just wanted to find Justin and settle the score immediately. Hey Mom, no, it's not like that. You know what kind of person I am, this is all fake. I said it's not, so it's not. Even my parents believed it. My anger flared even more. Justin, you need to explain all this to everyone clearly. I rushed to his house, and unexpectedly, he seemed quite calm. Did you hear me? I've already had those videos taken down by PR. This whole thing will blow over soon. What kind of solution is that? Don't you know even my mom is asking me? It's hard enough for me to be here alone, I don't want her to worry too. By the way, isn't the annual party coming up soon? You can tell everyone the truth then. Justin sighed, you're that eager to distance yourself from me. I have nothing to do with you in the first place. Big boss, can you gods just fight amongst yourselves and leave us mortals out of it? Ivy, don't you have any feelings for me at all? He pressed my head down, his face approaching mine. What do you mean? I'll give you two choices now. 1, I publicly announce that everything between us is fake, and we have nothing to do with each other anymore. The other is, we make this real. As long as you're willing, from today onwards, you will be Justin's rightful girlfriend, and I will handle everything for you. No one can hurt you again. I froze. Justin's serious expression didn't look like he was joking. These days, getting along with him like this has been quite enjoyable, honestly. I've never felt life to be so fulfilling. Also, he took a knife for me. I remembered the blunder when we first met, and the first time he asked me to pretend to be his girlfriend. Everything was so absurd. What kind of feelings do I have for him? If I said none, it would be too strange. He's handsome, well-built, and so domineeringly wealthy. If I rejected him now, would people think I'm crazy? What should I choose? If you don't choose yourself, then I'll make the decision for you. Huh? You'll know at the annual party. I have something to do, I'm going out for a bit. Justin didn't tell me what he chose for me. Looking at this empty, big house, I fell into endless contemplation. In the evening, Justin actually appeared online to explain, and even did a live stream. He refuted everything Gina said, one by one, and even presented evidence, saying that he and Gina had already broken up when she went abroad, and moreover, he was the one who was dumped. Oh my God, what a tragically domineering CEO. Justin's attitude was firm, demanding that Gina apologize to me and asking her not to disturb our lives anymore. Watching Justin on the screen, how could there be such a charming man? I also found out that Gina had given up Justin back then to pursue her career abroad. She used to be an artist, but now she came back because she injured her hand and couldn't paint anymore. It wasn't for some agreement with Justin. Justin released some chat records. It seems he wasn't planning on showing Gina any mercy. I attended the annual party dressed to the nines. The dress was chosen by Justin, he insisted I wear it. Looking at myself in the mirror, it really felt like the ugly duckling was about to transform into a swan. I watched him give his speech on stage from below, my mind wandering endlessly. Ivy, if you miss out on such a great man, I'll look down on you. Before I came to the annual party, Judy even specifically called to warn me. I've made up my mind. When I get home tonight, I'll tell him I choose the second option. However, while I was lost in my reverie, the spotlight suddenly shone on me, and everyone's gaze turned towards me. Justin stood in the light and shadow, walking towards me. I didn't know what was happening. I just saw him walk through the light, and then suddenly kneel down on one knee before me. Ivy, marry me. Oh, everyone instantly cheered. Is this the option he chose for me? Marry him. Marry him. Amidst everyone's cheers, it seemed I had no reason to refuse anymore. That night, I touched his skin again, just like the first time we met. Only this time, he wouldn't mock me anymore. I was pressed beneath him, and he kissed me all over, you're mine. I thought Justin and I would live happily ever after. Even though I wasn't a princess from a fairy tale, I could still have a happy ending. In my spare time, I planned our wedding, and even designed a wedding dress for myself. But Gina reappeared. When the doorbell rang, I thought it was Judy coming to see me. Unexpectedly, when I opened the door, it was Gina. She was holding a little boy by the hand, who looked to be about 5 years old. And this child looked remarkably like Justin. Could it be? When she saw me, she suddenly knelt down. Please, you're still young, you can find anyone you want, but my child can't be without a father. I felt like I had been struck by lightning. Where did this child come from? Unexpectedly, a lot of media had gathered at this time and started taking pictures of me without my consent. I couldn't take it anymore, broke through the crowd, and fled. I cried my eyes out in Judy's arms, just like she had cried in mine. Although Justin and I hadn't been together for that long, my heart still ached terribly. Justin called me many times, but I only replied, "The child needs you." I submitted my resignation letter to the company's email. I was planning to go home for a while. I've been out for so long, it's time to go back. Just as I was about to leave, Judy suddenly called me, saying she had a little accident on the road, got hit by a car, and asked me to go find her immediately. The plane is about to take off, where are you going? I couldn't care less, hailed a cab directly, and rushed to the place Judy mentioned. But this was an empty, square-like place. I had lived in this city for so many years and never knew such a place existed. Judy, where are you? I didn't see her when I arrived. I searched around and called her, but she didn't answer. Just as I was getting frantic, a flock of doves suddenly flew over my head, and countless balloons instantly soared into the sky. I was bewildered, but then I saw Justin standing in front of me, holding flowers. The previous proposal was too hasty. Judy said she regretted not being there, and it was also very rushed back then. This time, all our friends are here. This time, it's not the CEO of M Group proposing to you, it's me, Justin, solemnly and formally proposing to you, Ivy. I turned to run, but Justin hugged me from behind. Why didn't you even give me a chance to explain? I don't blame you. I just think she's right. The child is innocent. No matter what happened between you two, that was 7 years. Can I really compare? Besides, I don't want to be a stepmother either. You won't be a stepmother, because the child isn't mine either. I paused. What? But I saw that child looks a lot like you, almost like he was carved from the same mold. You're not trying to deny it, are you? Justin sighed. I've kept these things hidden in my heart for a long time. They are my most unwilling memories, and also the reason I haven't been able to forgive Gina for so many years. What exactly happened? I have another brother, a twin brother. Back then, we both liked Gina. My brother was in charge of overseas business, and I was in charge of domestic business. Gina is an artist. Later, in order to exhibit abroad, she went behind my back and got involved with my brother. I only found out about this after my brother died. They got married abroad and had a child, but they got into a car accident. My brother died, and Gina's hand was crippled. So, she wanted to come back to you for support? Yes, she thought I didn't know about these things, but my brother confessed everything to me before he died. You're really pitiful. It's all in the past. If you don't believe me, I can show you the paternity test report. Ivy, I've genuinely fallen for you during our time together. Oh, stop being so dramatic. If you keep dawdling, I'm going to hit you. Judy couldn't stand it anymore and rushed out to speak up for Justin. Whose best friend are you anyway? I stand on the side of justice. You have the nerve to say that? You actually dared to lie to me. We started chasing each other around, and Justin finally breathed a sigh of relief. After Justin and I got married, we quickly had our own child. I was thinking of introducing Steve to Judy, but unexpectedly found them passionately kissing in the car. Well, we were really worrying for nothing. I frowned. Even though I knew Steve was a good person, why did it feel like my precious cabbage had been snatched by a pig? When they saw us discover them, they didn't bother pretending anymore. Steve held Judy's hand tightly with intertwined fingers. Hey, come over to our place for dinner this weekend. Our place? Justin and I repeated. What's wrong? You two can be all lovey-dovey, but others can't. You two, when did you get together? I looked at them. Judy, now you're even keeping secrets from me? I just saw you were having a hard time with the pregnancy. Speaking of which, when that jerk Peter came to harass me last time, it was all thanks to Steve. If he hadn't helped me, who knows how long that guy would have pestered me. What? He dared to harass you again? Who's Peter? Why does that name sound a bit familiar? Justin asked. You forgot, I mistook you for him and beat you up the first time. Justin instantly understood. So, in a way, he was the start of our relationship. Hey, wait a minute, how come I don't know about this part? This time it was Judy's turn to interrogate me. It's a long story. Then make it short. I told them the story, and the four of us laughed heartily. This is probably the best ending for the prince and princess.